What did you do? There it is.
Just
What's going on, everybody? This is the Functional Gentleman. We're your host, Roy Gravis, Bucky Pender, back from a 2-week hiatus with lots of miles. I almost had 2 heart attacks on New Year's Day. We'll talk about that in a minute.
2 heart attacks?
Almost had 2 of them, yes. It was a wonderful time of the year.
You're not kidding about the lots of miles thing.
Oh,
you,
my God.
You went, what, 2 hours to...
I went 2 hours to
Great Wolf.
Webster.
Or Webster, yeah.
Went to Great Wolf, hung out with the wife and kids, did New Year's like we've done the last few years, which is always fun. Drove back and drove more than 2 hours because somebody decided they wanted to go to Toasted Yolk, which was in League City. So I went from Webster to League City, back to Webster to go to Baybrook Mall because somebody decided they wanted to spend money. And then went to Beaumont because we had gift cards to Outback. So I was watching the end of the Texas game and almost had 2 heart attacks while at Outback.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Because it was a fun time.
I bet.
It's Jake. Hey, Jake, what are you doing?
What up, dog?
It's Jake Satin.
How are you this evening,
Those guys that sips at the lodge with their pictures of birds in 6 days. And,
birds?
Yeah,
whatever
birds.
did that mean?
Somebody thought somebody was retiring. Did you see that post?
Huh?
I think it was Chucky High. Chucky High thought that because Chuck Bradley reposted said bird.
Right.
And apparently either Chucky High made a joke or Chucky High was being serious, but there was talks about retirement in there somewhere. I guess that's a retirement bird and we didn't know about it.
Is that a retired bird?
I don't think so. A retired bird would be an old crow. I mean,
that would make sense.
That would make a whole lot of sense. Not a songbird.
Maybe that needs to be a pick.
Hey,
Old crow does make whiskey.
There you go. I like it. The retirement batch. Fantastic.
The retirement batch.
There you go.
I mean,
what
up,
up,
Evan?
We got a Hemingway.
We got a Hemingway and a Bama Bourbon Hunter.
Bourbon Hunter. All we need now is the Ron Jeremy lookalike in Blythe.
I mean, he's a little skinny.
Well, I mean, he's got the stash, so I had to go with it just a little bit.
He's our porn star.
Yes, the resident porn star of the crew. I love it already.
Take me to Texas. We can't wait,
Texas.
Jake.
God, I can't.
We're days
I'm
away.
Now. I ordered boots with the fur for the trip because I saw it was going to be cold in Austin,
Wait,
and I don't like cold feet.
Legitimately boots with the fur?
No,
I need to know these things.
They're a pair of Bruno Mark Chukkas that are fur lined.
Okay, so not like legit boots with the fur.
No Abercrombie jeans. My ass too fat for that.
There would be photos and jokes. I just want you to know.
No, I don't have boots with the fur. There's no boots with the fur on this trip. I did look at a pair of not Uggs, but they're
adjacent.
So Madison wears them, Brandy wears them, stuff like that. They're called Kookaburras. They're made by Ugg, but apparently they're more for like the middle class folk instead of the rich folk.
Okay, I got you.
So yeah,
I may need to look at those because randomly, while on our road trip,
it got cold.
Dana said, "No, just randomly out of the blue, we're sitting in the car, and Dana's like, I think I want a pair of Uggs."
Okay.
I've never seen her wear a pair of Uggs or ask for them in a day of her life.
If Dana's watching, Brandy has 2 pair.
Just let her try some on.
I don't know if they have the same size shoe. Brandy wears like a size 8.
It's probably pretty close.
Okay. I think you could. I feel you could wear.
I could wear them.
Maybe. It's your hobbit feet.
Yes, they're bringing the cowboy hats.
Yay!
I saw that picture and I was like, "Those gotta come."
Oh, does that mean I get to wear mine?
I mean, if you want,
I have a black one.
I don't have. So the only problem is mine is a straw cowboy hat.
Mine's black straw.
But during the winter you're supposed to wear
felt. Yes.
I don't have a felt cowboy hat.
Go buy one. You got all the monies.
And we could all wear cowboy
hats.
You're
a Longhorn employee. You have the monies, sir. I know. He's like, you have all the monies.
I was middle class. No more.
Stop it. Quit it.
Wendy, what is going on?
Bring on the hats. Hey, I got a hat.
Yes, absolutely. But since she did chime in, huge shout out to Miss Wendy.
Yes.
And her team that was there.
I saw the pictures.
I don't know how late they were there.
Posted with the making of the bags and all the goodies. I'm so excited. Yes.
I made the post today on Southeast Texas Whiskey Fest. cannot thank her and the crew enough for volunteering their time. I don't know how late they were there, but it was later than it should have been because, well, they were doing it for freeze. And
Ooh. There's another kind of flex from our friend who likes to flex a lot.
Justin.
I felt
Dang.
Justin.
Nice.
Schmancy.
But just
Very
want
nice.
to give them a quick shout out.
Oh,
For
yeah,
everything
no,
that they've
I
done
love Wendy and her crew.
The
They
amount
do
of effort that they put into
stuff.
this, it definitely would not be possible without them, and not everybody would be able to enjoy Whiskey Fest like we do. So you got to love our volunteers.
Of course, yeah. You got to love it. Yes, great post.
Thank
Had a
you.
blast. Love it.
Yes. No, thank y'all.
I wish I'd have been there, but I didn't know anything about it. And I was probably at work.
Probably.
I don't know. It depends on
No,
what
it
day
was-
it was.
No, because I didn't leave till 6 last night, and they were just getting started whenever I was leaving.
What was I doing
So
last night?
they were there way later than I was, and yeah.
We got a car salesman sighting.
Shelby, what's going on,
Go
buddy?
buy a vehicle from Shelby. He
I'm
needs
somewhat ashamed how much I paid
stuff.
for it. You should be.
You should be for a Justin Felt. You should be. I know how much I looked at because I told you I follow 2 different hat makers on Facebook. One of them's Wild Hats, the people with the gold nail. Their hats start at $600.
Ciao.
Yes, but I love their coffin top. If I ever get stupid money, I'm buying a coffin top hat. I'm just going to tell you.
There's been a couple of like custom hat makers that have just randomly popped up on like my Instagram or Facebook, so I'll follow them. I think they're cool.
I think isn't there some hat people at Whiskey Fest? Can we plug that?
Yeah, so
let's do that.
Republic Boot Company will be there yet
Very
again.
nice. I like Republic. I still want a pair of custom boots.
Dude, their boots are so nice. Part of the auction on Friday at the sponsorship dinner is a pair of his and her boots.
Oh, I won't be there.
No,
Sorry.
I can't afford that.
I'm
But,
too proud of y'all.
I mean, I'll be there, but
I can't afford
I won't be raising a paddle for those. Just put it down.
Put it
Put it down. But
Yes,
their
put
boots
it
are
down.
so awesome. And then the Frickle, and I'm going to forget the name of it. It's the hat company that was there with Garrison Brothers.
Oh, yeah.
They're coming back as
They're-
well.
I can't think of the name of them.
Frick,
either.
what is the name of
I
that
don't
company?
know.
Wendy, Miss Wendy, if you know,
Help. We need to phone a friend.
chime in with that.
phone a
They'll be
friend.
back out there.
Yes.
Both will be selling boots, hats, etc.
Hey, there's Blythe.
Blythe, you
Thank
made it,
God
buddy.
he made it.
Yes, Scotty, we're gonna need you some new boot goofing.
There you go. New
Since you're
boot
coming to
goofing.
Texas, you gotta like boot scoot.
Oh,
and boogie.
Scotty's coming. Yay.
Stephanie said, "I want a certificate." Hey, Stephanie, by the way,
Yes.
I just read that like you've been here forever.
Yes, like she's been here.
I want a certificate from Republic last year for a credit on custom boots.
Did you use your credit?
Elaine Henderson won a hat from them last year. Yes.
Yes. What was the company?
I even took a picture of her.
Yes.
We
cannot
going
think of
up
the
there, but I
company.
can't think of the name of the company. I apologize.
Yes.
But they will be back out there right next to Garrison Brothers. Go check them out. You won't miss the Garrison Brothers booth. I promise it'll be right there when you walk in.
Pair of Jordans? What? No, you done screwed that whole outfit up.
Hoodie, jeans,
no.
cowboy hat, and a fresh pair of J's.
Interesting.
Scotty said he's wearing all his Notre Dame gear. Yeah, me neither, Wendy.
Just for me. Huh? You better hope you get past Penn State first before you come rumble with a. Because I figured it out, okay? So I told, and Chuck Bradley a vouch for this when so Chuck texted me New Year's Day between Heart Attack 1 and Heart Attack 2. He asked me point blank who I wanted out of Oregon and Ohio State. I told him Ohio State.
I don't know why you would want Ohio. I don't know why you would want either one of
Because
those,
in
but
Will Howard's career against Texas, we've made him our bitch. That's why. Because
he also played for Kansas State.
There you go. He played for Kansas State. I get
He
it.
played for a purple Wildcat.
Hey, I'm positive.
Jeremiah
energy,
Smith is the most bad mother trucker as
And
far as a wide
apparently-
receiver I've ever
apparently,
seen.
we have defensive backs that can get targeting and not have it called on them, so they're sneaky like that.
Blythe,
What'd he say? What?
we called you our resident porn star, but you can't wear things like
it's
that.
gonna be like 40 degrees in Austin, Blythe. No.
Nailed. Shit, John.
Yeah.
Hey, John. Real
Love
quick,
it.
to go back up to a previous comment
Yes.
that
Go back up.
Scotty asked if Friday night was open to the public. No, it is not.
No.
We do a sponsorship dinner on
Yes.
Friday night. We'll have Brent Elliott, the master distiller of Four Roses, there giving a speech. Rich Horgan with Cure Rare Disease,
Rich
which
is
is
a good dude.
this entire event, Southeast Texas Whiskey Fest, is all about Cure Rare Disease. Every dime we make goes to the Cure Rare Disease Foundation. So Friday night, the sponsor dinner, it'll be a bunch of tables set up. We'll have dinner. We'll have some amazing pours out there.
Scatterboo.
All that good stuff. And then we'll do a live auction for some pretty cool packages. And, make a lot of money for cure rare disease.
Yes, that's the main thing that's about is the cure rare disease. And
But it's
Rich
a ton
is
of
a
fun.
good dude. We may have to post, I think I still have it. We may have to post his speech from last year on our
we can definitely
social media.
do that.
I think I have Donis's too from last year because Donis, Todd, and Rich were both
I'd
there
for sure
last
like to
year.
get Rich's up. I mean,
Yes.
even if we just do snippets of it, just so it kind of gives people an
I
idea.
think it's only like 10 minutes long.
What cure rare disease is all about and,
I think we
and
can
what
do it
they've
through
done.
the Facebook.
I think so. I think it'd be really cool for people to be able to see that.
The Airbnb will be open. Fantastic.
That for the after party.
Yeah, so I got to find out, are they doing an after party?
As far as I know,
Is it at the same spot as last
As far as I know, it's supposed to be.
Yay.
I'll try to get confirmation for
Please
everybody that will be there about the after party. So,
Because I negotiated it in the limousine contract.
yes.
Yes.
So Southeast Texas Whiskey Fest parent company is a private 501c3. So everything we make goes to cure rare disease, which is
That thing's weird. Just the look on the camera, it's weird.
So yeah, cure rare disease does all the stuff. Yes, I absolutely will. I'll send it to you, Scotty.
Yes.
And there'll be kind of playing off the sponsorship dinner thing on
Squirrel.
Friday. Yeah. So no, it's not open to the public, but on Saturday we are going to have a bunch of awesome raffle opportunities for everybody that is there Saturday. You'll be able to donate to Cure Rare Disease and you'll get a raffle ticket, or you can purchase. We'll have poker chips out
they're
there.
doing the poker chip thing again.
So we'll have pink and blue.
Yes.
The pink will obviously win a male-focused prize.
You mean the pink will be a
and
women-focused
a
prize?
pink will be a women's focused prize. I'm not saying a man or woman can't do the other.
Well, what if I want a purse?
Who said it was a purse?
Okay. Yeah.
It's not.
It may be a pew-pew. Who knows?
Who
We don't know
knows?
what's going on.
But
You like how I didn't
So-
say the other word?
yeah, you can't say that word.
Can't say that.
Zuck will kick us off. So there's
Don't say
1,
either.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll have about 8 different opportunities for everybody on Saturday to win something.
There you go.
Give or take 8.
Man satchel. Good job, Scotty.
But it's not a purse this year,
Yeah.
for the record. It's not. I do know that.
Cool.
I can say that much.
You corporate guys.
I don't know how much I can announce.
Glad I don't work in that world no more.
But
not corporate. It's not
satchel.
satchel. Okay. It is
It's a satchel.
Yes, it is a satchel.
So, yeah. It'll be a ton of fun. There's going to be a ton of good
It's
pours.
always a ton of fun. And if you see us, come walk up to us, please, by all means.
Yes,
Come
please.
find us.
That's the best part of the night is just hanging out and talking to everybody.
I'm anxious to see how much you're going to be hanging and running.
Oh, I'll be
all at the same
If
time.
you see me, I'll be zooming, much like a squirrel with my little squirrel brain.
zooming.
Stop me for 2 seconds and talk. It's going to be a ton of fun. I honestly cannot wait. And like I told Dennis yesterday and today, I've told him a bunch. Just knowing that I have a little bit of a thumbprint on this year's has been absolutely amazing. Every time you look up to the giant projector, you'll see my handiwork. The signage all around the building, you'll see my handiwork. So it's been really cool. I see that. It'll be really cool to see it all up there this year and to know that I've done just a little bit to help raise some money for an amazing cause. I think it's going to be freaking awesome.
Keep talking. I'm typing.
I see that. So Saturday, the VIP entry will be 5 p.m. Pay attention if you're not following SETX Whiskey Fest on Facebook and Instagram, you need to go follow it because I will be making a post very soon about a chance to win your way into one of 2 masterclasses that we will be having Saturday. So if you're a VIP ticket holder, go follow SETX Whiskey Fest and watch for a post that will be hitting very shortly.
Yay.
Can't keep the stream uploaded. Still in the Bahamas, floating on a food barge.
Who's in the Bahamas?
Catch up with y'all tomorrow. Scotty, be careful out there.
Man,
we'll catch up with you soon, buddy. I can't wait to have you in town. It's
Is
gonna be
it
exciting.
warm in the Bahamas?
That'd be nice. An awesome addition. Oh, thanks. You guys are too much.
Yay.
But so that's a big deal.
Yes.
Pay attention because you'll want to be in the master classes. They're freaking. I'm stoked.
Do you get to be in them with a VIP ticket or no?
No, so you're not guaranteed a spot.
Oh, okay.
So we do have to give some of the spots in those master classes to obviously like some of the sponsors and stuff like that. And then we'll have some.
Can I request a sponsor be left out?
No.
Okay.
That would be rude. Whoa. They did give money to a charity.
I know they did.
So no.
Well, I think they did. I don't know.
But
we'll talk off air.
The first class will be Brent Elliott, Master Distiller of Four Roses.
Of course.
The second class will be Barry Brenniger, along with Jared Gollahue, a.k.a. Dr. Wood from RD1 Spirits.
Dollahue?
Gollahue.
Oh, Gollahue. Okay.
Yeah. Super excited about that one.
Dr. Wood.
Talking all things wood finishing and getting to drink some good whiskey.
So glad you said the word finishing. Because I didn't know where you were going.
I mean, he's a wood doctor.
He is a wood doctor. That's the whole point. Yeah, the wood doctor. I get it. And the functional sippable barrel pick.
Yes, by a bunch of idiots. I like it.
Is that what it's called?
That should totally be the name because if you think about it,
yeah,
functional gentleman, sips at the lodge, whiskey idiots.
Yeah, I like it. Let's use it.
I like it.
Maybe. I don't know.
Can you fit that on a label that would go all the way around?
Oh, there's no label. I know. There's no label.
But because on the Still Austin single barrels, they have that little.
Of course,
it's like just a little label that says
the artist or the whatever or
right. Yeah,
I get you.
We could make it that. But it would have to wrap all the way around the bottle to be that long of a name.
Would that be like the way you used to do the collect calls back in the day when you had to get a message out real quick?
Yeah. State your name. Hurry up, I'm at the movie theater, come pick me up.
Oh, I love the one. It was a pizza commercial back in the day. Bob, we had a baby, it's a boy.
Bob, we had a baby, it's a boy.
It's a boy. Love it.
So for those of you that don't know,
we're going to talk.
The functional gentleman.
We got to talk about the label? I thought we already had to talk about the label.
Oh. Okay.
Are we back on with the label?
Just real quick, the Functional Gentleman, Sips at the Lodge, and the Whiskey Idiots, along with special guest Chuck Bradley, who is an amazing friend of all of ours, will be going to Austin on Wednesday and doing a single barrel pick with Still Austin. Stay tuned for information on that release because you will be able to get it on Sillbox.com exclusively.
Look at us big timing.
So we're all super excited about that.
Sorry.
It's going to be a great
I'm making sure my stuff gets here on time. I'm trying to rep, okay?
Absolutely.
I got to rep a brand.
Always.
Yes.
You always got to rep a brand. I mean, you're
brand.
repping Under Armour tonight.
Yeah, and our brand. I still got...
No, we got to tell Still what we want the little tag to say.
Oh.
I say we go with that.
Yeah.
A functional sippable barrel picked by a bunch of idiots. I like it. It sounds like something some idiots would say.
Ooh. Can we call it the functional sippable idiots?
Well, no. No.
What?
That don't make no sense.
That's the whole point. But you know who's on it. We'll workshop that one. That's what we need to workshop.
Anyways, terrible TV. You want to start the smoke of the week?
I do. Yes, let's get into it.
We can still talk.
Smoking a pancake, flapjack, and a cigarette.
We'll talk Whiskey Fest. We'll talk
Rocky Patel Vintage
Vacation.
1990. We went old school for this one. I love Rocky Patels. I've smoked them a bunch.
Okay, so
I think this is the first one we've ever done on air, if I remember correctly.
Probably.
Yes, sounds like it.
Did anything cool happen in 1990?
I mean, I was 9.
I was 4.
Okay.
I don't. 1990 just doesn't stand out. Like you would think, with it being like a 90, something would click.
Nirvana. MTV Unplugged. I mean, fuck, I don't know. Something.
Something had to happen.
Something had to
Did
happen.
anything cool happen in 1990?
Yes.
Does anybody know? Or we can just put all the channel names. Well, that's boring.
That's kind of boring. We got to be creative on this one. This one's got to sell.
Okay, this did not work at all.
Well, that's because you used the plastic one.
This was terrible.
That's just terrible.
That's terrible.
Just terrible. Just.
All right, so what are the specs on this thing?
Oh, it's big V.
Yeah, you got the deep V.
You can take that one.
Yeah.
It is a level 3, which is a medium. This particular one is a
this one works.
Robusto, broadleaf wrapper, Honduran origin, Nicaraguan binder, Dominican Nicaraguan filler, a false sweet tip. It was a top 50 cigar. You know, world's top 50 cigars.
Yeah?
What else are we going with?
Looks like duck lips or something. Terrible.
About it. Enjoyable, complex, and smooth, rich flavor.
Wow. The internet was introduced.
Hey!
Thank you, 1990, for
Yes.
introducing the internet, because we wouldn't be able to do this without the internet.
Didn't Al Gore make the internet? Just saying.
I don't know that that's very true.
Well,
but,
I mean, I've always heard it. Al Gore supposedly created
You know,
the internet.
and I love the internet for what it is. Like, I get that there's some bad parts to it, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I love the internet for what it is, but and as much as I do, like on social media and things of that nature, I have no idea how the internet works.
Nobody
Like,
does.
legitimately no clue. They put some wires up,
Yeah.
and suddenly I listen to
That.
and I was on the internet. I don't really get it, but it's cool. Stevie Ray Vaughan died. That one's out.
I'm missing a... That's why it's not working.
What?
I'll show you in a second.
Well, I want to know now. Oh,
That's why it's not working.
that could cause some issues.
Yeah, a little bit.
Missing a whole jet.
Yes.
You said a false sweet tip. What the heck does that mean?
A false sweet tip? It's kind of... So some people's palate, it's not going to be a sweet cap, okay? A sweet tip basically means that you're going to get a little bit of like that bittersweet coca.
Yeah, you definitely get that. I still like when you can see, and I know this isn't right, but like the veins.
No, that's exactly right.
Is it?
Yeah, leaves have veins, dude.
And the way it's wrapped. Like, I think that's cool. Like, it gives
Yeah.
it that artistic.
Well, yeah, that's the artistry
right.
of it. You see the veins,
Oh,
you see the... What?
Sorry, squirrel.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
Uh-huh.
I've got a couple cigars we're going to do soon. I went to a cigar shop, and they were hand-rolling cigars in the shop.
Nice.
So they have like a little house brand thingy
Little
that
Cuban
they do.
fella?
No, it was a little lady, little old lady.
Okay,
she
that
was
works too.
she was rocking it, man. So he talked me into buying a couple of them, and I said, "Well, why the hell not?"
Kiki Friedman.
That's right.
Why the hell not? Good stuff. Good quality stuff. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm up. Jake said something about Scatterboo earlier. I don't want to hear that name in my presence ever again.
Dude, can we just admit though?
He's a good kid, don't get me wrong. He
that
played his
dude is a
heart out.
dog.
Yes.
Like he
is a dog. I just hate he wore the jersey that he did. I'd love to see him in burnt orange and white, but I know it's not going to happen.
he's got a bigger head than you, by the way.
Oh, I know. And he's
They said he
shorter
wore
than
like
I am
a
too, yeah.
a 9.25 inch
Yeah, he got a
hat
big old
or
head.
whatever. 9.25 is his hat size or some
Yeah,
shit.
it's ridiculous.
That's massive.
But good kid. You know, he's the first player in the last 26 years to win the Peach Bowl MVP
I saw
on a
that.
losing team.
I saw that, which he kind of did deserve it.
He did, yeah. 242 total yards, a touchdown.
Didn't he have a passing touchdown?
Yes,
too?
he did, a passing touchdown. He had, I think, 2 on the ground, I think.
Jake said he had his
One
favorite
of them
cigar.
was aided by a lineman. We're not going to talk about that.
The Arturo Fuente Don Carlos Robusto.
There you go. That's a good one.
Very nice.
I like a Hemingway short story, too, by, I think it's by Arturo Fuentes as well. They're a good dog walker cigar. About a 20-minute, maybe 30-minute smoke. Not bad.
So this one And now that you've said it, maybe it's power of suggestion, but very bitter. I mean, it's a good smoke, and I feel like it's burning evenly.
Yeah.
Got a good inhale.
You can't go wrong with Rocky Patel. You really can't.
It definitely leans on the bitter side.
It does. It's on the bit.
So if you don't like that darkness, it's probably not.
And the sad thing about it is not like it's a middle of the road cigar. Like it's medium. It's not like a medium full. It's not a full. It's not like a light medium or a light. It's right there in the middle. But it does its thing. I love Rocky Patel. So
absolutely.
Good. You want to talk about vein artistry? Look at this right here.
Yeah, see, it looks good. I think it's cool.
The vein artistry is expensive, though, about $20 a stick. Maybe in Alabama, sir, not in Texas. They're a little bit cheaper than that.
Are they?
Yeah. I think the person that bought these for me, I think she said she paid like $9 or $10 a stick.
No, I think he's talking about that Arturo Fuente.
Oh, yes, the Arturo Fuentes Don Carlos Robusto. Yeah, he's accurate on that. It's around $20. I thought he was talking about these, and I'm like, no. These are not.
But they have some more expensive vintages of this, don't they?
Their vintage Cameroon is probably about a $14, $15 stick. And I think it's a $19.99 actually. Is it? I think so.
So, just kind of swinging back to Whiskey Fest.
Yeah.
And since we started smoking cigars, War Wagon Cigar is going to be back.
Yes,
out there.
I talked to Perez not too long ago, actually, and he said the crew will be there. So,
yeah, dude, I'm excited about
we'll smoke a cigar with those guys and hang out. I'm going to remember to pack a lighter this year and a cutter so I don't have to buy one. Because I like Connor, but the one complaint I have with Connor is he needs to make a metal V-cut. I'm just saying. Even if you just make one for me, I don't care. It's fine.
Just one.
Just one.
One of one.
One of one. That's it.
Yeah. So if you enjoy cigars, obviously there'll be a few people out there.
Because I will have my trusty functional gentleman lighter.
There you go.
Which is one of two.
The ALR is about $15 as well.
Yeah.
So
nice.
Yeah. Find somebody with a cutter and a lighter and grab a good stick and let's all hang out. And
because this thing takes up a lot of real estate in the pocket.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can't bring that one. That's
only if I'm wearing cargo shorts, and I don't think it's gonna be warm enough for cargo shorts.
So I've seen a couple different reports on this weather thing. I saw one that said it might get down to like 19 degrees sometime next week. Have you seen this?
I'm fixing to actually pull up the weather right now, being as we're talking weather reports. So yeah, give me a
second. So on the functional news,
yes, the functional news.
We've discussed happenings in the community with Southeast Texas Whiskey Fest.
I do see on Friday it calls for AM, and this is new actually, AM rain snow showers on Friday
in Southeast Texas
in Silsbee.
Shut the fuck up.
Because I have it geared to Silsbee, and Friday morning in Austin as well. So,
awesome.
Yeah.
So
we might have a White Whiskey Fest or slushy whiskey.
Walking in a whiskey wonderland.
Something like that, yeah. Maybe. Who knows? Actually, if it does stick, it ain't going to stick for long.
No, it won't. There's no way. Not here.
But we are wearing pants day of Whiskey Fest because the high is only like 52. So, pants it is.
I wore shorts last year.
I know.
Me and Donis.
Yes, you and Donis Todd.
Me and Donis Todd were the only ones.
With shorts.
Golly.
I got to remember to put my V cutter in my checked bag. Yes, you do. Or just wait till you see me and I might bring you one. So where you don't have to run through airport security.
With a cutting device.
Yes.
That could be bad.
Yes. And then you can mail it home to yourself. I did that one time going to Colorado. You laugh. Because I had this pocket knife that had a bottle opener built into the blade.
Right.
And it was cool. So I didn't want to throw it in the trash, so I mailed it home to myself. Paid the postage and everything.
I mean, you couldn't like hide it in a suitcase?
No, it was in the zip part of my wallet. My wallet was a bifold that had a zipper pocket in between. Yeah,
I got you. Okay.
And TSA's a bunch of jerks, so.
Well, they're doing their job, keeping people safe.
What are you going to do with a box cutter?
Cut somebody. Them things are sharp.
Or not even that. A pocket knife that's like that. What am I going to do with that? Yeah. I mean, I can do the same thing with a toothbrush. Oh, prison shank, bro. Come on, get with it. Jesus. Christ almighty. Yeah, snow Friday. Interesting. I'm gonna have to hold on to that one. My kids, my little girl, blows her heart. She won't see snow so bad it's not even funny.
Yeah,
she was trying to con me into like leaving tomorrow and driving to Kentucky because it's supposed to snow in Kentucky Sunday and Monday, and we have family in Kentucky.
Yeah, Dana sent me a screenshot of where we were in Tennessee.
Yeah, snowing.
It's snowing. It happened
After you left.
It happened the last time we went to, like
After
the
you
week
left?
after we left. Snow.
Quit going to Tennessee. If you want to see snow, go somewhere else. Because every time y'all go to Tennessee, you never see snow.
I know it. I'm trying to convince them to we need to make a family trip to Colorado.
I need that hat.
Me too. That's why I bought it.
But I gave you a Penelope one.
But I bought this one. You got that one for free.
For you. From JD.
Let me see what I can do. Oh, man.
It's been fun. I love it. I love the fact that we're back. I was twiddling my thumbs for 2 weeks. I just want you to know.
For the record.
I was chomping at the bit.
For the record.
I could have done a show, yes.
You could have done at least one show because I know for a fact.
Did I want to? No, I did not.
You had one offer.
I did have one offer.
For an in-studio co-host.
I did. But it's just not the same.
I appreciate it.
I love you, man. It's just not the same.
I made the decision, and Sarah encouraged me to only get 2 or 3 banger bottles instead of a big quantity of bottles. Made the decision. Okay.
Okay.
I'm not mad about that.
I'm not mad about it neither, dude. You do you, boo-boo. There was something I was going to look up because I was doing a lot while I was on hiatus.
You were doing what?
I was doing a lot of stuff.
Oh.
Like I was seriously. Oh. Did you know that effective January 19, 2025, American single malt whiskey is actually going to be a category?
I saw where it got approved.
Yes, it got
good for them.
It got approved by the Alcohol, Tobacco Tax and Trade Bureau, otherwise known as the TTB. It was approved on December 18th, but it doesn't go into effect until January 19th.
It's a good thing.
It's a very good thing.
I'm not a huge fan of single malts. We all know that.
Love single malts.
It's a good thing because now the category can be regulated and not just throw a bunch of crap in. So I'm being very picky.
Okay.
We'll see what we can do.
Awesome.
We'll see what we can do.
Everything is awesome. You want to know the criteria for it?
I'd love to hear it.
So the criteria, let me read the spiel first. The American Single Malt Whiskey Commission worked with the Distilled Spirits Council of the United States to urge the TTB to finalize the standards it requires that an American single malt whiskey be made in the U.S., be 100% malted barley, be distilled entirely at one distillery, be mashed, distilled, and matured in the United States, be matured in an oak cask of the capacity not exceeding 700 liters.
Okay.
See, I can be newsy.
I know. That's what I was going to say.
Impressive.
Tonight on the Functional News, we've gone over local community events, sports,
The
weather, and now national news.
Yes. All over the place, man.
Channel
Everywhere.
6 better watch out.
Yeah. Coming for Bostwick.
Oh, God. I don't think you ever replace Boston.
He's going to retire anyway at
Yeah,
some
but
point.
nobody can ever replace that, man. He's a
Actually, there's
he's a
more
living
too.
legend.
To be distilled in be distilled to no more than 160 proof.
Okay.
Straight American single malt whiskey must be aged a minimum of 2 years.
So they took a lot from, obviously, the criteria for bourbon.
Of course, yes.
But made
they
it
did.
single malt.
Yes, very much. I like it. I think it's a good thing, man. I mean, there's a lot of good ones. God, don't break the equipment. We can't afford new stuff right now. For the record, me and Roy discussed doing a digital happy. Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
When you get wore out, we both decided.
Yeah, we both needed a break.
No, I mean,
I needed a break. I was
think
just diving into the new career move.
Right.
So that's always been a plus. It was touch and go at first.
Snow day. Oh, because of the weather? Yeah.
Yeah, because if it snows in Tennessee, he's
Oh,
not
shit.
flying
That's right.
out.
Y'all are flying out of Tennessee,
Yeah.
huh?
Might have to rent a car, baby.
Get to driving.
Get to driving. Bucky did it.
It ain't fun.
No, I used to do it for a living. It's
20
not fun.
Almost, what, 2,200 miles?
Yeah, I think when you
51 hours total of driving.
2,200 miles.
It was a lot.
Almost 23. I think it was like 22 and some change.
Yeah, it was a lot. It's no fun. But it was fun. We had a blast.
Golly gosh, that's good.
Yeah?
I put the craft ice in it.
Oh, fancy.
Oh, like Applebee's on a date night. What else did I do? I feel I did something else too while I was
doing research on stuff.
I know I was. I'll show you my new hoodie that I may wear to Austin.
Gosh.
I have it made. It's in the house. I may wear it.
Nope, it went north. We're good. Good.
Yay! Good job.
So
Fantastic.
well, damn, now I got to go make a hoodie.
I had this one made for funsies.
I'm totally putting Still Lostin on mine.
Still Lostin?
Lostin.
Why would you do that? You realize you're only like about 2 miles from campus, right?
I know.
College kid may hurt you.
I'm down.
I'm not. I don't feel like going to a hospital in Austin because of your ass. No, thank you. Barstown is predicted to get 15 inches of snow this weekend. Very nice.
I went by there. Didn't do much, but I went by there. I walked the campus for 2 seconds.
Just 2 seconds?
Massive, dog. Okay. It is so big, and it is just rick house after rick house after
so
rick
I
house
have
after
a
rick house.
proposal for you because I think I can swing this. Can you and I just take a vacation?
Like me and you?
That's it.
Oh, God.
Just the 2 of us.
Good luck. I'll let you talk to the wife about that one.
I think I can swing it with my wife. My wife would get me out of the house.
I'll let you talk to the wife about that one. But, and I know Jake went not too long ago, but the Bardstown campus it's amazing. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's everything.
Of course it is.
It's like all sleek, modern.
It's a campus in Kentucky. What's not to like about it?
Right. But
talk too much.
I do. Mm-hmm. And I got to do, oh shit, that's the bottle I should have brought.
Which one?
I mean, I didn't think about it. I did the Whiskey Thief experience, which
I saw that.
Ryan had talked a lot about that.
Yes, he did. Yes, yes, very much.
That was a ton of fun.
It was, yes.
Getting the thief straight.
Good picture of the wife, yes.
Yeah.
Did she thieve?
She did not.
I'm disappointed.
She hung out.
I'm disappointed. She should have thieved at
Took
least.
bad pictures in their photo booth with Brayley.
You gotta love a photo.
They did it. They did it like 5 times. Brayley walked out. She's got like, because it does like the 3 or 4 or 5, whatever
the 5
it is,
shots or whatever.
The strip.
Yeah.
So she's got like all these strips, and then we look over and Brayley's in there by herself, and I'm like, God dang.
And there was a Kaylee sighting. There was pictures of Kaylee.
Yes, there was an actual Kaylee sighting.
Kaylee's like Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Except her pictures are never out of focus. They're always in focus.
They're always in focus.
Yes.
But, you only get
so much.
1 or 2 sightings a year.
What?
That's a little.
What?
What?
What? 2 best friends can't take a vacation together? Is that what he's talking about?
Sir, I think I might have to delete that comment.
Sir, I don't like that tone in that comment. You better take a bass out your voice. I don't like that.
So what do you say we dive into some wiki?
Whiskey.
Yes. Did I miss a letter?
Yeah. I think so. Oh, that's a good one. Is that the Penelope?
So
let's do it.
I'm just going to pour them all up and then kind of go from there. This is Penelope.
Figure out what glass I'm putting what in.
Weeded.
Coming
in at 95 proof.
Yay,
4
95.
Grain.
Let's see
it's
what
just got a higher wheat content.
Penelope does with their. I don't want too much. Just that's good. Thank you, sir.
So I'd love to do a.
You spilled.
Did I?
Yeah, it's on the outside of the glass.
Damn, you scuba Steve.
Party foul.
So at about $40,
that's not a bad price point for that.
I think it would be a great competitor and put up against something like Weller.
Hey, it's JB. Happy New Year
to
you too.
JB, Happy New Year, bud.
I like JB. Yes.
Yeah. But I think they're entering a category that could use some competition. Because you think weeded bourbon, especially when you go kind of that budget weeded bourbon, you're talking Rebel, you're talking Weller. I mean, there's Maker's Mark. I think it's a category that they could easily dominate. Speaking of Penelope.
Oh, yeah.
Now I need to.
I think I know the rumor he's talking about.
For those that.
Havana actually exists?
Yeah. Havana does exist, and it has hit the Texas market.
Yay! The Penelope weeded.
Why are you rolling your eyes, Jake?
Because it's Jake.
Have you even tried it?
Because it's J.
I'm sorry, it's a $40 bottle.
Oh,
that's where the issue comes
where
in.
it is. It's not a triple-digit bottle. There we go. Yeah.
But yes, Blythe, the Havana does exist, and it has hit the Texas market.
Do you have one? Are you getting one? Do you know where we can find one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know where you can find one.
Is it at one of our sponsors?
No.
Okay, damn.
Bro, that topper.
That topper, I feel like you could assault somebody with. Yeah, you could. I can see
So,
this. Quinn Ewers ain't throwing it, and it needs somebody with a stronger arm.
how many cases is that Longhorn? Of Havana?
0. 1. 0. God, dog it.
You're going to break your foot.
No, my feet are
So, this is the sort of half-ass newly released Castle and Key cast strength weeded.
Penelope weeded ain't no bitch. Hey, it's a Chuck Bradley sighting.
Chuck!
I'm so ready.
Chucky
I don't know if I can pick one up next week while I'm in town. Come on, dude.
I can confirm that there is one at a liquor store that will be near where we'll be next week, which is not a sponsor of the show, nor is it my employer.
Oh, I know where it's at. I'm not saying. I don't want anybody to rush out and buy it. I'm sure somebody will, though. I had a sample of the Penelope Marshmallow Toasted and the Estate Tenure today. That Marshmallow Toasted is legit, by the way.
The toasted marshmallow we had out at Ryan's. I brought the bottle. It was a fresh crack for all of us.
It was so good,
I wanted to share it with some people. And it's so good.
Delete that
Good
comment.
job.
Delete that comment.
Yes.
Delete now. Delete it. Dang it.
But it has hit liquor stores in Texas, and Oak Liquor Cabinet is not the only one that it has it. So,
no, you're not. That had that was deep.
So
that was balls deep almost. Jesus.
Last but not least is Junction 35.
I'm kind of interested in this because I've never freaking heard of it.
Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
Oh.
They got a great restaurant attached to this.
Was Dolly there?
No, God, no.
She lives there.
I know.
Is Dollywood there?
Yeah.
Did you go to Dollywood?
No.
Dang it. What did you do? Besides distilleries.
I don't really remember much else. No. So we did like the whole touristy thing. I have the ability to drive and pick one up, but I want to support my favorite peoples. Oh, how sweet.
Thank you so much.
I will be going Took Liquor. Okay. Notice Bucky dodged that question like girls dodged him in high school. Oh, Ken.
Yeah, see, I always dodges questions.
I have to. So I
liked
confirm,
you better when you weren't corporate. I'm just saying.
I can confirm that the Penelope Estate Collection 10-year single barrels are at Longhorn Liquor.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yes.
Is there
And there are two different ones because they are single barrels.
Okay.
One is a 21% rye and one is a 36% rye.
Ooh, give me the 36.
So, and they're two different proof. It's going to run you about a note.
Okay. Got you.
By the way, topper on the Frey Ranch bottle, yes, that one is just as...
That thing is heavy.
Yes, that is heavy.
Like, I picked it up thinking it was just a regular cork and dropped it. I'm like, dang it. This thing's got some beef to it.
Bro, I ain't text nobody. Like, for real, I've been that busy the last couple days.
He didn't call me until I texted him and told him to call me. I hadn't talked to him all week until today. I don't like it.
I know. We legit, like, haven't talked.
No.
We text a couple times.
Yeah.
And you were like, hey, bud.
Hey, y'all be careful.
Call me today.
Yeah.
We have things.
I was looking at my watch. I'm like, okay, this stooge isn't going to call me till like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. No, he called me 8-ish.
It was what? Yeah, it was about 8 o'clock.
I'd already been to work for 30 minutes.
All right, so
this is the weeded from Penelope. I know what this is.
What do you think on the nose?
It's got a good nose. What proof did you say it was?
95.
95. Got the mash bill on it? So what about the big Longhorn drop? for the year that hasn't happened yet. Okay. Way to put somebody on blast. Believe me,
it ain't tomorrow. No. So, oh shit! Funny story. I don't.
It ain't tomorrow. So.
So it was 31 minutes ago that Mike liked this.
Yes, of course.
And then 25 minutes ago, his wife liked it.
Yes.
Thank y'all both, by the way, for tuning in. I don't know if y'all are still watching, but this is a funny story. If you live in
Beaumont, go vote for Mike Williams for city council, by the way.
Yeah, he's running at large.
He is.
So he can make a big difference.
Anybody in Beaumont can vote.
Go vote for Mike Williams if you're in Beaumont, and you can vote there.
Yes.
But, so.
I told my mom to go vote for him. She lives in Beaumont.
We're sitting in
I know he's got 2 votes.
You got 2 votes.
You got 2 votes, Mike. I'm making sure.
So we had talked about a possible drop tomorrow.
Yes, that's not happening.
It's not. Okay. By the way, just so everybody knows, if you're watching, it is not happening tomorrow, as far as I know.
Oh, good Lord!
Doing a backdoor special cash out. No, he is not. That is not happening, Mike. If you're still watching, no, in no way, shape, or form.
Backdoor drop.
Trying to get me fired a month in. So it was thought that it might happen this weekend.
Okay.
Kind of a kickoff to the new year and Whiskey Fest and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So we get a phone call. We're sitting in the conference room kind of going over all the Whiskey Fest stuff. Mike Wright, wonderful guest of the show, gets a phone call.
Yes.
Wire 741673.
Yes,
thank you,
I asked for the
You did.
Nashville.
Oh, I'm sorry, you did.
You
so
dodged the question.
Mike Wright gets a phone call, right?
I'm shocked. Mike Wright gets a phone call. Okay.
Somebody's trying to deliver a porta potty to the Beaumont store.
What?
Immediately, Mike is like, hang on.
Don't y'all have a bathroom in that one?
He's like, you know what? It's probably for the new Feeling store. Because they're doing construction.
Yes, okay.
He's like, tell him that's probably where it is. Try to find out what's going on. He's trying to find out what's going on as well as soon as he gets off the phone.
Yeah.
Come to find out, the name on the invoice is a Longhorn Liquor, wonderful customer. Love the guy. You'd know him if I said the name.
Yes.
I'm not gonna.
No,
I'm not gonna do that to him. He ordered a porta potty
in anticipation of the drop.
In anticipation of a drop being because they were all everybody was gonna be camping out. Whew. He had a porta potty delivered to the store, y'all.
So what did they do? Did they turn it around to get his money back? I mean, what the hell happened?
Yeah, so
or is it sitting out front now? Okay.
And we figure out who it is.
Oh God.
And so I'm starting to message him.
Yeah.
Mike was like, no, I got his number because we have the database of all of our rewards members. He's like, no, I got his number. I'm calling him. I got to find out what's going on. Yes. And we're cracking up, like dying.
Yeah, because that's funny. I'm not going to lie.
So he calls him. I was there when it was being dropped off.
Nice.
What? But so he calls him and he's like, oh, crap. Can you decline it? He, whatever.
Yeah.
So Mike calls the Beaumont store, tells them, hey, this is what happened. Can I talk? Let me talk to them. If they won't take it, I'll explain it. They just need to get a hold of said customer and take up the invoice with him.
That is dedication, by the way.
That's
100% dedication.
So 30 minutes, everything's handled. Like the guys load the porta potty back up, blah, blah. Yeah. It gets handled.
Okay.
30, 45 minutes go by. Mike's phone rings again.
Another porta potty gets delivered.
No, so it's the customer.
Oh.
And he's like profusely apologizing. And I can hear Mike walks away and he's like, stop apologizing. This is awesome.
I'm gonna tell you right now, and I hope Mike Wright and Mike Williams are both seeing this. If y'all did not have a wall of fame for your customers, you need to start one, and this guy's picture needs to go on.
He's going up first.
He needs to be the first one.
Dude, we were dying,
That's
and I
funny.
can hear Mike walking around talking to him, and he's like, stop apologizing. It's awesome. That's this is why we love our customers. You have no reason to be apologizing, nothing to be sorry about. And that was absolutely made the day. Came in late to the store, and I'm just envisioning a blown up porta potty. Well,
yeah. I mean, if it had been used, but luckily it wasn't dropped.
Right.
So still clean.
But you gotta love it.
That's great. That's a great story, though.
That's awesome. Yes. I thought that was awesome.
I love this new corporate Bucky. Now we're going to get little stories like this throughout the year. It's fantastic.
Little nuggets.
It's little corporate nuggets.
But that's dedication.
That guy needs his picture on a wall
Planning
in one
in
of the
advance,
stores.
like-
I don't care which store it is. I don't care if it's Silsby, for God's sakes. Put a wall of fame in one of your stores. Put that dude's picture on it.
Absolutely gonna have to.
If you find me at Whiskey Fest, you say, "Hey, I'm that guy," and Bucky can verify it, I may have something for you. I'm just saying, I may have something. I may go have a hat made just for this guy.
Like we've been to these drops. You see people with their tailgate down in a decent little setup, whatever that may be. The last drop, we had some guys that had a big ass TV out there, and they were all watching football games and stuff.
Ooh, that's sweet wheat.
We've seen some things.
Yes,
Porta potty's a new one.
that is a new one.
It was a massive, not a normal one.
Oh wow!
See, I
He
would
went
not.
all out.
He could have made his money back charging fees.
100% could have.
I didn't see it. I was on this end of the phone call listening, and I thought
That's so funny.
I just envisioned a normal porta potty. I did not think it was like one of those big ones.
Shitter was in fact not full, but I have a ugly sweater that says Shitter's full on it. Yes.
Ooh,
that's sweet
Oh.
wheat, dude. That's pretty good.
Is
I'm not
that
gonna
that's
lie.
the
No, I did the Penelope is what I did.
Oh yeah, that one's really good.
Yeah.
For $40.
Yeah, that's a good one. And I think this one, this one's the Castle and Key.
This is the Castle and Key. Holy
Yeah, that's
crap.
where you're at. I love the color of it. That color's good. Not a real heavy nose.
No, but it's very, very sweet.
Yeah. Good drapes, yes. Very nice. Yeah, they stay for a little bit. Good job. I always work the store for Whiskey Fest, but I'm going this year. Hey, good
Woo!
job.
Awesome. Can't wait to see you out there,
Yes.
Shelly.
Daily rental at $99, so
A couple people chipped in. It
It's
is a smart.
idea.
It's no,
100%
absolutely.
smart idea.
Especially if you're camping out. I mean, it's not a terrible idea. Now, where you're going to put it in a privately held business's parking lot, because it's a strip center that's all owned by
The same company, yes.
whoever it is, Realty XYZ.
Yeah. Drop your kids off at the pool prior to this alligator drop.
Please,
Yes, 100% please. That's so good.
105.8 proof. Chuck, let me tell you.
That's good. That one's good too. Not abrasive. Strong finish, not a heavy finish. It's strong through. When I mean strong, I don't mean like it's powerful. I mean like it's steady. It's a steady finish.
That's good.
Strong's probably the wrong.
It's very good.
It is good. And you said that's the Castle and Key?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm just glad I found two of them.
Do we know how much this little darling cost? I'm sure it was more than the Penelope. So
After tax, no, yeah, it was after tax. It was 60-ish,
it's not bad.
a little over 60,
like
I
it.
think.
They unloaded it next to the door. Oh my God. That's funny. That is super funny. They unloaded it next to the door.
He was number one in line
Yes.
for number two.
Yeah, he was probably gonna deliver a number two. God, that's funny.
I came for the bathroom, not the bottles. I don't know what's going
Yeah,
on.
I mean,
What's happening here?
Who says that? I don't know. That's good stuff.
Gosh, can we address the BS Fred Minnick? I didn't think it was complete BS.
What's he BSing on? So I've kind of picked
I mean,
through.
I'm a little. So when I saw the final list,
Yeah.
Weller Millennium came in at like, I don't know. Somebody correct me. It was somewhere around 8, 12, whatever it was.
Hey, it's a Brett sighting.
Yeah.
Oh, Kevin.
Thank you, Kevin. Somebody's on my side. OH.
Fuck off. That's what I'm
That's
gonna say.
not how that ends.
Yeah, well, that's exactly how it ends. Kevin, I thought we were cooler than that, man.
Ooh, Chuck, I ain't smoked one yet, but you keep talking about them, and that makes me want one.
The Stillwells,
Yeah, apparently they're made with pipe tobacco.
they are.
So, and I found them at that little smoke shop that I found on
Okay.
the strip. So I bought a few.
There you go. I like it. I've had
bought a few.
I had one from Ryan one time. That was
Really?
really good. Yeah. I don't know if it's the same one that you got.
So apparently there's a bunch of
How are
them.
you feeling about this SEC showing?
Weller came in 6th. Yeah, thank you, Dustin.
Yes.
I didn't want it to.
Are we answering Brett's question? Or
Oh,
are we doing
what happened?
something else?
Speaking of, how are y'all feeling about this SEC showing? We suck.
I don't think it's that. I think it.
The SEC sucks.
Well, no, I think what it is, and it kind of. So being as we're back to this part, I think it's exactly what everybody expected. You take a long layoff, and you look like shit because every team that got a bye lost.
Right.
So
not just that. Their record in just regular bowls isn't very good.
No, the SEC record as a whole is not.
We suck.
Everyone beats OU.
Shut up.
And Navy did. Or was it Army? Which one was it? Navy?
Navy.
Yes. Thank you, Kevin. That makes me feel better.
Whatever. Nobody even likes you.
What do you mean? Everybody likes me.
Hey, it's Mitchell. What up, dog?
It is a Mitchell.
So I didn't want Weller Millennium to come in that high. Like, it just makes me hate it even more that it's good.
Okay.
Because, I'm not saying Fred Minnick is the be-all, end-all when it comes to whiskey rankings. But I do respect his palate, and I respect what he does.
I wonder how much he gets paid, though, from these companies is what I'm
And maybe that has something to do with
Is
it.
there like a little, hey, if you put ours in the top of the list, we'll give you this?
Right. I don't know.
I mean, could
I'm not
Fred
gonna
Minnick
confirm or
enter the
deny that.
transfer portal and make a bunch of money doing what he's doing?
Probably.
Okay, probably.
But if he's doing it legitimately, which I would hope, I don't like the fact that a $2,500 bottle that we all made fun of came in number 6.
Yeah.
I wanted it to not. Like, I didn't want it to be in the top 10.
I agree with you.
I wanted it to suck, and I wanted to go, ha, you idiots that spent $3,000
I think everybody wanted it to suck, but the sad thing about it is,
what if it's really that good? And I'm never going to try it.
Oh, God, no. I won't try it neither.
But I wanted it to suck. Now,
I'm
what I do like about his list,
Russell's 15 is
Yeah,
not
it's
the
not.
whiskey.
Right.
I agree with that 100%.
It came in
when
at
I
number
saw
1.
that, that's what made me think, okay, who's paying for the top spot? That's what started my whole discussion with, does he get a kickback for putting these whiskeys on the list as high as he puts them? I got to know. I mean, I really got to know.
I would love
and
to
I'll
know.
never know because I'll never even be in the same room with Fred Minnick.
no. But like Brett's point, how do you put Weller Millennium in there and not the Old Fitz 13,
Exactly.
which I have heard phenomenal things about. But I don't know. Like Russell's 15, and my palate is going to be different than a bunch of other people's. I get that. Wow. I did not enjoy it enough.
The devil got me.
I don't think it should have. I don't think it should have been number 1.
I
Maybe,
agree
and I
with
get
you,
it.
man. I
Maybe
do.
he has a super oaky palate or something. I don't know, but oh, I'm sorry, 6, not 25. What was that? Oh, I was thinking of Double Eagle Very Rare. Sorry.
$6,000 and it made number 6. See, that's what I don't like about these lists. I feel, and I want somebody to do this, and I don't know if we'll ever see it. Maybe we're the ones that do it. I want a list of the everyday man's top whatever.
Okay.
That's what I want to see.
I'm gonna tell you. I've watched him do the top 100. I'm gonna tell you now. I don't think like that is some attrition, and
I'm not even saying do a top 100. Do a top 50
could you go through 50 whiskeys
over the
in
course
one-
of a year?
No, in one night.
Oh, in one
He
night.
does it in one sitting. He has blind samples,
Okay.
and he does 100 in a sitting.
100 would be a stretch. I feel I could do 50. But there would have to be like a brisket involved and some other shit for that to happen. There would have to be like a heavy meal before and a heavy meal after.
Was a GTS killer, and GTS finished 3rd, and Smoke Eye Hill finished 17. He does spit, and I get that. But that's still a lot, and that'll burn your palate out really fast. And I know he takes breaks, and he has some like weird cheese and sparkling water, and he has all the things, and he does it the right way.
I can't get past the ascot, though.
But even spitting, you can still burn your palate out after X amount of whiskeys, especially some that come in at such high proofs.
Yes.
And weird, crazy ryes with crazy spiciness, and like there's a lot.
So
guys, I get that.
So
like,
we all get he spits, yeah.
But that's a lot.
He's not a swallower; he's a spitter. We all get it. Yeah.
But I don't know. So when you say a top 50, for funsies, what do you consider an every man's whiskey or everyday whiskey or however you want to put it?
I would be willing to go as far as saying shit that you can find every day on the shelf.
Okay, so you have to immediately remove Weller Special Reserve.
Of course.
Because you can't find that in every state on every shelf.
I understand that.
You've got to remove some of the Texas whiskeys that are Texas only. You've got to remove. So, I mean, are you boiling it down to Jack Daniel's, Maker's Mark, Jim Beam?
Well, I mean, you can find other stuff. I mean, let's be honest. You can find Penelope. You can find Castle and Key. You can find, whatever. I mean, there's other stuff that you can find. I'm just saying that why can't somebody cater to the everyday man instead of these high-ass $6,000 bottle? You and I will never see a $6,000. So even if I had, pardon the way I'm going to word this, even if I had fuck you money, I wouldn't spend $6,000 on a bottle. Like, just flat out, I wouldn't. I would go get a bunch of
have to find
$100, $150 bottles that are really good because we all know they exist.
Right. But I think you have to find a happy medium, and I think Brett's point is, and who picks which of the small batch bottles you choose.
Exactly.
And the shelves are super deep, especially nowadays.
Yeah, they're deep.
You walk down a whiskey aisle, and there are thousands of brands sitting there.
Yes.
That are available nationwide. You'd never be able to do it. And it'd be...
See, that's my point, though. I mean, yeah, to Kevin's point, yeah, you're right. EC and Larceny have both made the top 10 2 years in a row.
Right. And he had some crazy... Like, I loved the fact that there were some craft whiskey brands on there that maybe shouldn't have been in the top 10 or whatever. Like, I think that's really cool whenever stuff like that happens. Like, when JT Mellick busted into it.
Yes.
When, like K. Luke, who's killing it, he came in at, what did he come in this year? 20-something?
I think it was like 25, 23.
Where the fuck did it go? I saw it somewhere. I don't know.
I think he was top 25.
He made the list, Still Austin Tanager, which I know that's a harder bottle to get, but Still Austin makes the list.
That's what I'm saying. It's you talk about these craft distilleries, and it's like he's automatically going to their higher end shit. Because you and I both know Still Austin makes really good, affordable stuff.
Right.
Like their cash strength's phenomenal. Their cash strength rye out of this world.
So, number 2 on his list is Nashville's Connected Spirits Small Batch Rye.
Okay.
Comes in at $70. That's almost $200 cheaper than number 1.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
That is a good thing.
Now, is Nashtucky available here?
No.
I've never even heard of it. I don't know.
It's not available here.
I would be curious of what's the cheapest.
Yes.
Here's a $65 bottle that made the top 10.
And see, that's what's crazy to me. Tanger is already going, Brett called it perfectly. Tanger is going for 3 times the MSRP on secondary.
This is true. What is the deal with the sudden Still Austin hate on? I don't know. I mean, I kind of know.
Either.
I think I kind of know. But so, kind of in response to what you're talking about the and I don't even know that it's got to be an every man's everyday whiskey, whatever you want to call it. Like Emiliano,
yes,
from Still Austin,
yes,
he revealed his list,
yes,
and it's all Texas whiskey.
Okay,
and for the most part, it's all things that. Granted, we're not going to go to a store and find a lot of these things, but it's all things that were distillery-only releases or available in store, just things that he saved samples of throughout the year that he got. He picked up, whatever the case may be. I like the idea of doing something like that. Now, do I want to steal his shtick and do Texas whiskeys?
No.
I would never do that. I love his list and I love what he's doing.
Of course.
For Texas whiskey.
Yeah.
But I don't think it has to be like everyday shelfers. I think that would be very tough. I think you find a middle ground of, okay, no, I'm not going to put Weller Millennium on there because I'm never going to see it. I mean, I've seen it, but I'm never going to own it.
Yeah.
Things like that. Like, I'm not going to do those bottles. Seen a Tanager for $500 today. Wow.
I agree with it. No, thank you. No, no.
$50 is what you need to pay for Tanager. Now, granted, if you bump to $200, okay, I get it. But how Bucky just going to skip over my... Yeah, screw you. I'm not even going to say
What was his thing?
Cow comment. He said, should I drop the cow off Thursday or Friday? Eric!
Oh, that would be Friday. He's not going to be home.
Nash Tucky is Nashville Barrel Company. Is it? It's a completely different brand. People assume there's some sponsored hype. People getting paid or quid pro quos. Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm not
I don't know
gonna
how I
say
feel
that,
about the whole.
but I do know.
Like I said, to me, Fred Minnick's, it almost looks like, and this is just my humble opinion, okay? It looks like that it's a lot of bought and paid for stuff. And he may have the best palate. His palate may be insured for $1 million. I don't fucking know. But it looks like it's bought and paid for.
I don't know. I mean, that's hard to say. How? Because, so let's just run 10 through 1 real quick. Hey!
Cat's out of the bag.
Just trying to yeah. Miss you. Hey, miss you too, buddy. I went from seeing Eric every day to not being at the store and not seeing him at all. So just real quick, and this is why you say, is there paid? He's saying, is there paid sponsorship? I don't know. So 10 through 1. Mm-hmm. Old Rip Van Winkle 10-year.
Okay.
O.H. Ingram River Aged Kentucky Straight Bourbon, $84.
Okay.
Old Line American Single Malt Double Oak Series. Larceny Barrel Proof. Weller Millennium. Little Book The Infinite. Nash Tucky Nashville's Connected Spirits Small Batch Bourbon. 3, George T. Stagg. 2, Nash Tucky Small Batch Rye. 1, Russell's Reserve 15-year.
And the one is the one that makes me think it. I'm not gonna lie to you. His number one is what put this whole thing in my mind. Because you and I have both had the Russell's 15.
Right.
We were not real high on it.
Half of the top 10 are under $100.
Oh, I'm sure they are, yeah.
That's a good sign.
That is a very good sign compared to his list from, 2 years ago?
Yeah. Yeah, how did Rip Van beat 15? No, it did not. I went 10 through 1. 15 came in at 1.
Yeah,
Oh, you're saying old Rip 10 versus 15.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't... See, and that's where the question mark would come in, because as Rip gets older, it's very, very oaky.
Yeah.
Russell's 15 to me...
Very, very oaky.
Very, very oaky. So you can't really say his palate loves oak because he didn't... could there be question marks? Can you poke holes in his story?
You can poke holes in anything.
Poke holes in anything.
I mean, 100% you can poke holes in anything.
But at the end of the day, so here's devil's advocate.
Okay.
Does Wild Turkey, Russell's Reserve need to justify their $250 price tag on a Russell's 15 that has sold out multiple times by having Fred Minnick rank it number 1?
Probably not.
You make that argument a few years ago whenever he put Henry McKenna 10-year single barrel as his whiskey of the year.
Yeah.
Okay, because that was a no-name, nobody who gave a fuck about it, that won a whiskey of the year and all of a sudden became allocated.
Apparently you need to go try the 1792.
Oh, what happened? I heard that story too. What the hell happened?
Uh-oh.
So there's a 1792 single barrel.
Interesting.
Yeah, I need to figure that out. I don't know. I need to know what happened. I don't know. It was selling out before that.
That Andrew makes a very good point, and that's kind of what I'm getting at.
Aaron.
Yeah,
my
Aaron.
issue is so many of the bottles
Andrew.
in these lists, myself and most others will never see, at least never own and enjoy. He's He says he hates over-oaked whiskeys. Well, then how can Russell's 15 be number one?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. If you hate over-oaked whiskeys, Russell's 15 is not going to be your number one.
I don't know.
Come at me, Fred. Come at me.
Like I said in the beginning, I respect Fred's palate. I respect Fred's opinion. I respect what he's done for the world of whiskey.
Oh, of course. You have to respect what he's done, but you also have to kind of question it a little bit too.
I don't know.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I get dude writes books and dude makes money, but there's always that what if.
Right. But how do you I guess my only question mark of that is how do you put 5 of the top 10 whiskeys in there that are all under $100 and they're all like regular old-fashioned small batches? And you're going to, I mean, unless those companies are actually paying for the exposure, because like I said, I don't really know who Nash Tucky is.
I don't think many, yeah.
I know who O.H. Ingram is, but
yes, they do the river aged.
They're not distributed as far as I know down here, which I could be wrong on that, but I've never tried it. Is it worth the $80 price tag? Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it's an $80 price tag whiskey.
True.
Which is kind of in that wheelhouse of the $50 to $80 that most of us like to float around.
That's true. I guess I would just like to see more of...
It was garbage. Do not know what happened, but it was completely garbage. So you tried it.
Interesting. 1792, it was completely garbage.
What were your top pours of 24? I can tell you now, my number one is Still Austin Red Corn 5-year, bottled and bond.
Yes, that was a good one.
Number 2 would be JT Mellick Legacy.
And see, I wasn't real... You and I talked about this, but I wasn't real high on Legacy. I like the 6-year better than the Legacy.
I loved the Legacy. But that would be probably my top 2. And I'm thinking bottles that I actually own. Because, like, let's face it, I've been...
The Angel's Envy Triple Oak was probably a good one for 24.
That was a really, really good one.
That was a really good one.
That'd probably fly into my top 10.
Yeah.
So, Dustin... And I don't own the bottle, so I don't know if I would consider it, but I did have a pour of it.
Okay.
Shared that River Roots that was like 75% single malt, malted barley, and like 25% rye, malted rye or something.
Interesting.
That was like 150 proof. Fucking banger.
Interesting.
Whatever the price tag, it was worth it. O.H. Ingram is aged in a floating barrel house on the Mississippi River.
Yeah.
GTS, A. Smith Bowman, Cast Strength, Still Austin, Blue Corn, Red Corn, Penelope Estate, Private, 9-year. Nice.
I like it.
Very, very good. So for the record, Brett and everybody else, the reason I did not name any Penelopes in those top 2, 3, whatever you want to call it, I have not cracked any of my estate collection yet.
Ooh.
I'm wanting to get both of the single barrels so that I have all of them, and then I want to crack them.
You need to do a housewarming party. You hadn't done one of those.
I hadn't done one. My fave pour of the year was probably Garrison Cowboy or Little Book Chapter 8.
Yeah, those are both pretty good pours.
Still Austin, that extra year on the Red Corn Bottled and Bond just made a world of difference.
Yeah,
no
I can see that.
Wild Turkey 70. No, not the Wild Turkey 70.
Even the Giant Texas was a good pour for 2024.
The single
vermouth,
barrel,
the vermouth
barrel. Mm-hmm. See, not for me. I mean, I get it. Like I get the appeal on it. Yeah.
Now, one that was probably just outside for me is probably more like in my top 15, and I know you wasn't real crazy about it. And I want to revisit it in the near future. The Charles Goodnight, because you see a lot how it went to London and wrecked shop in London.
I know, I saw that. They'll be at Southeast Texas Whiskey Fest. Breaking news. So I made a post that highlighted the Texas whiskey brands that will be out there. I want to apologize to our amazing friends at Texas Tell because I completely forgot to add them to that post. Highlighting and thanking all the Texas whiskey distilleries that have been a part of this.
You're going to be in trouble.
I know. I completely forgot to put Texas Tell in there.
Bro.
And they will be back.
Yes.
in addition to Charles Goodnight, Bent, and
Bent's one I'm not gonna lie to you. Bent to me is one I'm excited to see.
Yeah,
as a fan of Texas whiskey, Bent being there
2024 Nancy's pick was really good.
is going to be a good one. Okay, no.
No,
you can't never go wrong with any stag. I mean,
Stag's always solid.
Yeah,
super solid. So what I was saying.
Yes.
Iron Root Republic
that's all they're going to be there. That's
Denison
another one
that's
intriguing to me.
Bent Distilling out of Louisville. Yes. Charles Goodnight will be there. Devil's River will be there.
Will they have Batista with them?
That would be awesome.
It would.
But I feel like I would know that information.
I feel like you would know that.
And 1845. I've gotten a chance to try. One of them is called like Preemption. But I've got to try their double oaked. It was really good.
Yes, the gummy bear drinks that Texas Tail was pouring were legit. Everybody knows that. If you don't know what we're talking about, I'm sure they'll have them back out there this year.
Brett, I'll make sure you get to try some Bent. It's really good. I haven't tried their single malt for obvious reasons, but the straight wheat and the rye.
I think you made my night though with that Charles Goodnight announcement. I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited now.
So, Chuck, Brett, Blythe, Scotty, who's no longer in the comments, they will all be at Whiskey Fest.
Yes.
And it will be a great opportunity to see which side of this line they lean on with Charles Goodnight.
Madhousing. I love it.
Because you're pro.
I like it.
Goodnight.
I like it. You're anti.
I'm saying goodnight to goodnight.
Yeah.
Like no more. Don't quit making whiskey. But, yeah, I'm curious of what everybody's thoughts are going to be on it. It's one of those ones that you're either going to love it or you're going to hate it.
Yes, you're going to love it or hate it. One of my top fives, yes.
Melick store pick, that was close to
the store pick was a good one, yes. I have the store pick over there.
That store pick, was that the Rabbit store? Or was that one out of Louisiana? No, that was the one out of Louisiana, I think. That was very close to their rice and gravy pick, I think.
This was another good one from 2024.
Yeah, the Longhorn liquor store pick is like straight maple syrup.
Yes, it is. That was a birthday present from my wife.
I did say Jake. Jeez Louise. Real quick, yes. Ken.
No, you're not chopped liver.
Maker's Mark Cellar Age 24, E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof, Coy Hill Heroes Rye.
Yeah.
All very fantastic.
Mitchell's top two was E.H.
E.H. Taylor Barrel Strength, Barrel Proof, and Michter's 10-year rye.
Okay. Good one.
So I will tell you, Barrel Proof, E.H. Taylor, rice and gravy. That's what it was. That one. As far as I know, that's the highest proof they've come out with on any single barrel. Chuck could probably correct me, but I did not. Sadly, that's one of the ones I don't have.
Yes, that's exactly what you're hearing, Jake. Y'all will all need to go by the Charles.
Yes, you're going to have to, and do it early enough in the night that you know what you're drinking. K-Luke, ooh, man, I tell you, that K-Luke.
That Castle and Key is so good.
That Castle and Key is really good. That K-Luke rye, the toasted rye was fantastic. That would probably, that's what I would want to do. I would want to do a straight rye list. Ooh. I love me some ryes.
I'm in.
I don't want to do
Sign me up, yes.
And we didn't really do a prediction, and I don't know that it's going to be 2025. Maybe it's going to be like 2027. Yeah. But I think rye is going to make a revival.
I do too.
Revival.
Right. I like that. I see what you did there. Batch 3 or 4. Okay.
That was Jake.
That toasted rye swinging. Yes.
Yes, it is fantastic. But Jake, you have to remind me. Was that batch 3 or 4 that he had sent?
I think I said it was
to taste it. I think it was 3.
I said it was 3,
but I could be incorrect on that. It beat Blythe quit.
No, I heard
that's rude.
I heard horror stories about that one.
Quit it. Shout out Tom Morrow.
Yes,
Tomorrow.
Tom Tomorrow.
It still cracks me up. His last name is Morrow. His first name's Tom. Tom Morrow.
Speaking of having the same wage to their barrel proof rye, I'm not a big fan. Interesting.
It's good. It's okay.
Yeah.
For the price tag, if you get it at MSRP, it's not a bad rye.
So can we rank the ones on the table?
Yeah.
Okay. I know where I'm at.
Me too.
Okay. 1,
C.
2,
C.
3.
C.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Hey, that's not very often we do that.
Rye bracket together. I'll smoke the brisket.
Yes. Fantastic. Sold. Bring it, man, in studio. Of course, I don't know. He's got a little one, though. He's got a little one now.
Oh.
Not the brisket. No, not the brisket. No. He's got a
Peerless double oak rye. See, I didn't get a chance to try the double oak rye.
The Peerless double oak, though, is
Peerless double
good.
oak is
yes.
phenomenal.
Do you
know the Muffin Man? Do you
deliver?
The toasted rye we got was batch 3.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's what I thought y'all said too.
So I'll tell you, and everybody knows my love of it. Penelope toasted rye batch 1 that was 100% rye.
Yes.
Was my absolute favorite rye to date. And then I tried K. Luke. And I
it
was like,
better?
Wow. Not just better.
Blew it out of the water.
Blew it out of the water.
Good job.
Jonathan over there at K. Luke.
I was going to say, Masano's killing it,
that
man.
dude if he's not the top blender of 2024, I don't know who is.
Well, I mean, Nancy Fraley.
Well, I mean, Nancy, in Nancy I trust, but like the way he's come on.
I saw your fanboy post, by the way.
Did you see that?
Oh yeah, I saw
Fucking
that.
I love Nancy.
I was reading it with the wife, and I was like, "This motherfucker here."
Dude, I love Nancy, and I love everything she's doing.
She does good stuff. I wish.
When
I wish she
customers
was
ask,
gonna be,
I legitimately say,
I would love, and I know it's not going to happen. I would love that when we walk into Still Austin, Nancy is at Still Austin. That shit would be amazing.
Yeah. Blythe came in with the Melick Legacy as his top pour.
Interesting. That's a good one.
But I legitimately do tell customers if Nancy Fraley blended it,
it's good. Yeah, you got to trust it. Yeah, you got to trust it.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm down.
Excuse me. Yeah. Ooh, Aaron has a Still Austin Tanager. I need to crack. Heard nothing but great things. I've heard the same stuff.
I'm gonna tell you,
it's a banger.
It's gotten nothing from what I know but positive, amazing reviews. The fact that again Nancy Fraley blended it, and she is the OG of the whole cigar batch thing.
Yeah, she is.
Just makes it that much better.
She is there. Can I run my cigar batch idea by her? Do you think she'd go for it?
No, nobody's going to go for that.
I need somebody to go for that.
Dude, there are so many legal loophole, jump through hoops, bullshit stuff you'd have to go through to get you.
Somebody to go through.
Nobody's going to do it.
Over here welding.
I hear that. Whiskey War Barrel Proof out of Ohio is always solid. If you haven't had, it's a high rye.
Interesting.
So I've seen the bottles floating around on social media.
The interweb.
Ryevival would be a fantastic name for our pick. We're bringing the rye back, baby. It's not toasted, but this RM Rose
Founders Rye
I have is incredible. Oh, no. I'm not. You'd have to. I don't know what that is. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like 70% high rye. So I've seen the bottles floating around social media. That Whiskey War. Looked a little gimmicky, but I've heard really good things about it. Shree has been singing their praises for a while.
There you go. I like it. I like it a lot. So is there anybody let's go back to Whiskey Fest for a second.
Okay.
Is there a lineup that you have that's even close without giving away too much?
What do you mean a lineup?
As far
What's
as
going to be
I want to know as many people as I can.
Oh.
That are going to be there. As many as I can. And I feel we owe it to the fam.
God, are y'all ready for this list?
To go through the list. I feel that's what we need to do.
Jesus. And this is not 100%. There may be additions. There may be people that don't show up.
There may be subtractions.
I mean, if somebody doesn't show up and set up their booth, I can't do anything about it.
Well, of course.
So,
but if you're watching and you want to set up your booth around 11 o'clock, that'd be cool on Saturday. Just saying, because I know 2 guys that'll be in the house on Saturday morning.
Whew. All right. Can I make this thing full screen?
Probably not.
All right.
I do know a few just on my own that I can cover that I know are on the list. I'm pretty sure they're on the list.
I mean, if you just want to run through.
We talked about Texas Tail. They're going to be there, obviously.
It's
mentioned
MGP, but it's great. So take it for. I love MGP.
Yeah. I mean, who doesn't love MGP?
Actually had a solid Bardstown single barrel rye from Malloy's here, and it was fantastic. Ooh.
Seeping floors.
Speaking of Bardstown, they have a distillery only release, and I can't remember what it is now, but it's like a turquoise label. They let me try a little sample while I was there. Sweeping floors. Yeah, that's exactly what I'll be doing. It was fantastic, and I should have bought a bottle. It wasn't expensive. It was like, I don't know, $70-$80, and I should have bought it, and I didn't.
You had a pretty good haul. You had a pretty good little haul, though, from what I saw.
I didn't do anything.
Little bit of
I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, I still don't know how to work this thing. All right, so if y'all got a minute and you want to run through this list.
Let's run through it.
All right, so Chivas Regal.
Okay.
Ballantyne's.
Yeah.
Glenfiddich.
Yep.
Wild Turkey.
Of course.
Heaven's Door.
Yeah.
St. Remy. Whistle Pig. Highland Park. Brothers Bond.
Ooh.
Glenmorangie.
Have they been there before?
Who, Brothers Bond?
Yeah.
I think they were there last year.
Okay. That's one of the booths I didn't get to go by.
This is fine. It's Bubba's Burnt Sugar Whiskey. I've seen the bottles.
Yeah.
They're kind of gimmicky.
Yeah, a little bit.
Bent Distilling.
Of course. Nine-banded. Can't go wrong.
Ben Ryack. Single malt Scotch whiskey. Okay. Glendalough and Nick.
Love that dude.
He'll back. Have Bareface as well.
Yes, love that dude.
Noble Oak.
Lots of Scotch reps, yeah.
Nelson Greenbrier.
Yep.
Woodenville.
Of course.
William Price Distilling out of Houston.
Love those guys out of Houston.
Siete Mysterios Mezcal.
Ooh, interesting. Like a good mezcal.
Right.
Okay.
You got to throw some tequila and stuff in there.
Tequila, my clothes fall off.
Limavady Irish whiskey.
Okay.
Brooklotic.
Yes.
Westland.
Okay.
High West. Bareface.
Yeah.
Mount Gay Rum.
Okay.
Balcones.
Of course, I love those guys.
By the way, Charlie will not be out there.
No, it will not. I hope it's Scott, because I ran into Scott at
and I do have some sad
Barrel.
news about those that have been removed. Andalusia will not be back out.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
God.
Yay, mushroom whiskey. Hey, that was pretty. I still talk about that. It was good.
Whiskey was
a lot more scotches this year.
Yes.
Yeah. Michter's, Four Roses, and Britt Elliott will be at their booth.
Yes, he will.
Devil's River, 1845, Texas Tail.
Yeah.
I said Nelson Greenbrier. Bowman Brothers, Lalo Tequila.
Lalo's actually a good tequila.
Patty's. I'm assuming that's an Irish whiskey.
It is.
Bardstown.
Yay.
Clyde Mays.
Can't go wrong.
McConnell's Irish whiskey.
Ooh, interesting.
Virginia Distilling Co., which
love
has the
that Courage and Conviction. I still have probably one of the best bottles of Courage and Conviction I own is right over yonder in their Woodford finished barrel.
Heaven Hill.
JT Mellick. A viewer asked. That's why I was asking. Chuck said JT Mellick.
You tell me, Chuck.
Mark. I mean, yeah, Chuck's the inside guy at JT Mellick.
We'll have pretty much the entire Sazerac.
There you go.
Buffalo Trace portfolio, Eagle Rare 1792 Blanton's.
I'm just glad there'll be coffee. Yes, Dana is a huge fan of William Price's coffee liqueur. Yes.
The coffee liqueur. Speyburn Scotch.
Okay.
Rider's Tears. The Irishman.
Interesting.
Old Potrero, which is great rye whiskey out of California.
Yeah.
Bal Blair.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not even going to try to say this Scotch. ANCNOC. Angnock.
Agnock.
Sure. Morris Australian single malt.
Oh.
Hirsch. Old Putney. Nika out of Japan.
Yeah, Nika. Yeah.
Chattanooga whiskey.
Gotta love the Chattanooga guys.
Templeton. Iron Root.
Iron Root's the one I'm looking forward to.
Blue Note.
With Bent. Blue Note. Blue Note's got some good stuff.
Jack Daniels. They'll have
the
their
whole Brown Foreman, the engraving
out there.
Yeah.
Old Forester.
Yeah.
Tequila Herradura.
Okay.
Glendronach.
Gotcha.
Slane Irish whiskey.
Slane's not bad.
Woodford Reserve. Stranahan's. Herman Marshall.
That's an interesting one. Yeah.
The Sexton single malt.
Ooh, that's a good single malt. Yeah.
Bushmills. Masterson's, which is apparently a rye whiskey.
Right.
Redemption.
Okay.
Calumet Farms.
I love the guys at Calumet. They're good.
Bird Dog, Bib and Tucker, Bullet.
Bib and Tucker, I think, was on a. No, never mind. That was somebody else that we did in the little sample.
Dickel.
Okay.
Crown Royal.
Of course.
Blade and Bow.
Can't go wrong with them.
Johnny
They do
Walker.
Good stuff. Not a fan.
Elijah Craig.
Okay.
Larceny.
Yeah.
Buchanan's. Charles Goodnight.
Highly excited.
Mahenta Tequila.
Ooh.
Milam and Green.
Maker's Mark.
Jefferson's Bourbon. I'm going in order.
The viewers are asking, man. Don't blame me.
I'm not there yet. Evan Williams.
Okay.
Mellow Corn.
Yeah.
Another one I'm super excited about, RD1 with Barry Bradford.
Yes, RD1 and Barry, the bearded wonder himself.
And
Love
Dr.
that dude.
Wood.
Yes, and Dr. Wood.
Uncle Nearest. Coppercraft out of Michigan.
Yeah.
Sagamore Spirits.
Can't go wrong with them.
Garrison
They're doing some
Brothers.
good stuff. Garrison and the guy. Are they doing the dipping thing again? Dang it.
Donis will not be there either.
Dang it.
As far as I know. Jephthah Creed is a new addition as well.
Okay, that's the one I've been kind of interested with.
Loch Lomond, a Scotch. Glen Scotia, another Scotch. Hooten Young, which is veteran owned.
Hooten Young's a good company. They do a cigar too that's really, really good. I may have to try and find a bottle of Hooten Young.
Two new Texas whiskeys are Texas Ranger and Rebecca Creek.
Okay.
They're both out of the same
I
distillery.
want Rebecca Creek to have their Spanish
I've heard
Spanish
it's really good.
moss or Spanish oak. Yeah.
Finish or whatever.
If I remember it from my days at Giglio, it's a pretty good one. Is there going to be a cut off on tickets? I think the only thing that's left is GA. Yeah. I know VIP's been gone for.
So give me just a second, Mitchell, and I'll kind of answer that question.
Yeah.
Joseph Magnus.
Of course.
Basil Hayden.
Yeah.
Gentle Ben out of Texas.
Love those guys too.
Bakers. Knob Creek.
Yeah.
Kentucky Owl.
Yeah.
Sebuska Mezcal.
Uh-huh.
Treaty Oak.
Okay.
Lasso Motel, which is another new one.
Yeah.
Booker's.
Yeah.
Florida Cana Rum. Hemingway Rye. Penelope. Shout out, JD.
Yeah.
Maker's Mark.
Yes.
Pilar Rum. Compass Box. Clonakilty.
Yeah, that's a good scotch. Clonakilty. I know Ryan raved about that one last year. I think they were there last year too.
Yeah. Hatazaki Japanese whiskey.
Hazazaki.
Sure.
Yeah. Hi.
Giant Texas.
Is Matt going to be with Penelope?
No, he will not be there. I'm working on that. The Prideful Goat.
Love those guys. They're great. Love the Prideful Goat. Have a
Hashtag
bottle.
Ghost Riders. Ghostwood Whiskey.
Of course. I helped with that one. I sent Rick the spec itself. I know that one was going to be there. I was just waiting for you to say it. Because I also hear that Lucas is going to be there with Rick. So you get a twofer on the Ghostwood.
And there may be a special surprise with the Ghostwood.
Oh. You have to fill me in off air.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Widow Jane.
Good stuff.
Austin 101 Light Whiskey.
Which
is distilled at Still Austin.
Yeah, I like the Austin 101s and stuff. They do a 121 too, I think now.
Yeah,
don't
they do a 95, 101, and 121, which is the new release for this year. We do have a vodka, and it's GO3, which is made at
those guys
Giant
are
Texas.
good. I love
always love stopping at their booth.
Their booth.
It's made with sweet potatoes.
Yes, sweet potato vodka.
Bingham's bourbon.
Yes. I hate that Ryan Bingham's not going to be there.
La Casa tequila.
I want Ryan Bingham at Bingham's.
Silver Ray rum.
Okay.
Angel's Envy.
Love those guys.
Teeling whiskey. Stillhouse.
Okay.
Wait
a minute. Okay.
Stillhouse. It's the one that comes in like the red can.
The red can, the paint thinner can looking stuff. Yeah.
Craigalachi. I'm assuming it's a Scotch. I'm not even going to try.
You would be right.
The Gold Bar Company, which makes Rick House.
Love that stuff.
That was a really good pour from last.
That was a really good
this
pour
year,
from
whatever last year. Aberfeldy.
Okay.
Oh, and I made it to the end.
Yay! Look at you.
So that's just
I noticed
about
one you didn't mention though. That's actually a sponsor of the show. I didn't hear the guys from 10th Mountain.
I worked really hard on that.
Okay.
It's a no as of right now.
Okay.
I'm still working. Like
you're still working on it. Yes,
they're still willing to come.
Yes. Okay.
For the record.
Yes.
It's just going to take a lot.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
But we're working on it. If not this year, I am making a very and I'll let everybody know
a very hard push
where my mindset is going forward. I'm going to make a very hard push for craft distilleries come next year.
Nice.
So,
get down with it. Love it. Good stuff.
See what happens.
No Clifford. I had to.
They ain't even a thing no more.
I'm sorry, I had to. I had to for people that.
Yeah,
are
I
watching.
gave him booth 1. We're gonna sell out.
Yeah, you're gonna sell it out. God, that's funny.
If anybody wants cases of Clifford?
So it's a good. So it's a. I'll do Good Night if you do Iron Roots Gin.
No.
I'm down for Iron Roots Gin. I'll do that. Not a big gin guy, but
That's not even fair. That's not. That's apples to oranges.
that kind of is apples to oranges, Blythe.
I'll do a Scotch if you do Good Night.
A single malt?
Any single malt.
Okay.
The most peated single malt you can find out there.
Ooh, Jake with the throw up face.
I'll drink it if you drink Good Night.
Y'all act like it's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing.
For me, it is.
Do we need to reopen it? Has it been long enough? Can we reopen it?
What?
The Good Night. God, no. He says, God, no. Well, I mean, it's kind of a thing. I hadn't seen you in a while. I got to punish you somehow. And I feel that would be close enough to punishment. Let me finish this lovely Castle and Key because that stuff's legit. Love this. So good.
So hopefully that answers a lot of the questions about who will be out there. There are some of the most amazing reps show up to these events. A lot of them are the normal pourers. Yeah. I get that. That's how these companies do this. You hire third-party companies that come in and pour. I get it.
Yes, that's a good point, Jake. You have to
the
go.
Brooklotic booth for Octomore.
Yes, you have to go to the Brooklotic.
No, it's bad. Now Malort shot. No. So, but I will say
Octomore? Yes,
this
Octomore.
event, you will find some absolutely amazing reps out there that actually work for the companies that are there. And that's a big part of what makes this event so awesome is that you can actually sit and talk to these people and they know what they're talking about.
You have a check your phone request.
And it'll be it. I think if you get an opportunity to come, you will.
All right. Here's what we're gonna do. Or here's what I'm gonna do. You can do whatever the hell you want. I'm gonna do a rinse. I'm grabbing the Good Night. Because it's close to that time of the evening. We kind of did a good little thing. I know you got farmer duties to do. So let me rinse. Grab Good Night. Oh, God. Oak aged 6 years. Charles Goodnight. Texas straight whiskey at 115 proof. Oh, so good.
Lucky if you want the most peated whiskey, got to go to Octomore booth.
Yes.
No.
Octomore's good.
It's not good though, guys.
It is very good.
So this one's a little full. Stop it.
It's a little chocolatey.
Stop it.
No, I'm serious. It's a little chocolatey this time.
I'm just going to do a 33, 33, 33 blend.
Oh, no Good Night? Such a disappointment. I think what kills it for you is the fact that this technically isn't a Texas whiskey.
No, it is not.
It's a California whiskey.
And I don't know. I don't know. At least Bingham is sourcing his whiskey
Okay, so
from
just
Texas.
smell it.
God,
I won't make you drink it. I'll make you smell it. Smell it. It's different. It's different from last time. I'm telling you.
It's different, but it's
kind of aired out.
It's some glass influence.
Are you breaking the stick?
I am. Bucky, don't be like that. Drink the Good Night.
Yeah, don't be like that.
I'll go Good Night.
He might go Good Night. Bless his heart, he works so hard. The Longhorn stuff is hard work. I get it. Let's see what we got. I got anything on here? No, not really. Yeah, so Still Austin's the thing. That's going to be fun. I'm excited about that. 2025 as a whole for me is going to be kind of you're going to see a little bit of aggressiveness, I'm going to say, from us. Not totally aggressive, but we're going to try to push a little bit of the envelope and try to do some stuff that we hadn't done. Talking about 2025. I want to get a little aggressive. I told you this on a call we had together. I want to get a little aggressive for us. So you're going to see us push the envelope a little bit. I think we both have it in our heads. It's going into year 4 for us. It's time to get out of the first gear and get into second gear.
Oh, sure.
Or maybe third gear.
And Kevin, if you like it, you should put a ring on it.
Ooh. Sir Davis.
I'll be on saying the shit out of it.
I didn't like her at the Texans halftime show.
It ain't no Texas. Hold up. I feel like we need a Whiskey Fest mascot. If you could pick a mascot for SETX Whiskey Fest, what would it be?
Yeah. Still good. Still good. A little creamy. It's changed a little bit now. It's got some oxygen to it. I like it. You don't care.
I do.
No, you don't.
I don't want to not like it. I just don't like it.
He is very expensive, Dana. You are absolutely right.
Very expensive. I'm not sure you could afford him.
He is very expensive.
All right.
You're like Blondie Dread. If you catch that reference.
I need to know everybody's thoughts. If SETX Whiskey Fest had a mascot, what would it be?
Benny. Or a Highland cow.
God dang it, guys. Come on. Chuck, that's dumb.
Mike the Tiger. No, it's not.
Benny Highland. God dang it.
No. You know what?
Highland cow. Highland cow.
You know what it is. UT needs to share Bevo.
No.
Yes. Longhorn Liquor?
No, that is 2 separate entities, sir. Longhorn Liquor is nothing with Southeast Texas Whiskey Festival except for a sponsor.
Okay. Still a sponsor.
So, no. Longhorn can have Bevo as
there you go.
Their mascot.
Weak.
As much as he spent on whiskey this past week, we could have totally bought a mini cow.
Yes, you could have. I saw the stuff. Yes.
Just told you.
Whoa. Armadillo.
That's
not a bad one.
That's not a bad one.
It's not a bad one.
A mini Highland cow wearing a headband with longhorns.
There you go. Hey, we can't be saying that, Chuck. We all know what that means. I almost had that put on a shirt. Seriously, no, I walked into our dear friend Beth at Doodlebugs, who does stuff from us time to time. Mm-hmm. When Silsby went to the playoff game, I almost had a maroon shirt with that put on it in white, just to see how many people would ask me what it means.
Oh, God.
Oklahoma fell victim to tiger bait, didn't they? Just saying. Just asking. I don't know. I didn't watch. You're like, I hate it here. Let's go ahead and say it. You hate it here. It's fine. Everything's fine. Anything else? You got anything? Nothing at all. Frodo Baggins.
Screw you, boy.
Hey, that's you.
What's the little guy?
What little guy?
More thank did less.
I'm the bougie one. He spent more than I did last month in 2 days, and I'm the bougie one. I'm waiting to see how he goes.
Dobby. Can Dobby be the mascot?
No, because that promotes slavery, sir. Because Dobby is not a free elf.
My precious.
Until you give him clothes.
Until you give me whiskey. My precious.
Stop it. Fucking stop. Your employers are watching this. I can say what I want because I'm not employed by them. I can do what I want.
I am Dobby.
Is that what it is? You're the Dobby. I like it.
I'm enslaved
Bucky's the little guy.
by whiskey.
Jesus. God, that's so funny. Bucky is the little guy.
That's Cartman, not Gollum.
Yeah, you did
Whatever.
you did the wrong voice.
It's
there.
all the same.
No, it's not.
Whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one.
Whatever. It don't matter. See?
Yeah, good stuff. He hasn't learned anything out. Well, it sounds pretty good right now. Oh, shots fired.
I never said that.
Shots fired.
I never said those words.
Now, what happens in Texas to my savings remains to be seen.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
I don't want to hear it, Jake.
Oh,
until you show up, I don't want to hear it.
Jake is going to be like you know how a fat kid loves cake? That's how Jake's going to be when he walks to the state of Texas and sees whiskey. Hobbit, yes. God, dog it.
too funny.
Y'all are great. I love y'all. Y'all are awesome. You got one of them things?
I was hoping you did. We've
I
had
always-
2 weeks to think about it.
I always have one. Come on, dude. Who you talking to? I got this. I got this for sure.
Yeah. So, real quick, back to Mitchell's question about tickets.
Yes, tickets.
So first and foremost, I want to say thank you to everybody who has stood behind Southeast Texas Whiskey Fest, all of our sponsors, one of which is Longhorn Liquor. The fact that this whole thing goes to charity. Mitchell, don't wait too much longer.
No, if you're going to get tickets, I would go ahead and get them like.
Because I'm going to tell you, so
by Monday, you need to have your ticket if you're going.
we outsold last year in total.
Ooh.
Quicker than we ever have before. We had to release more tickets, y'all.
Your Uber is on its way.
All right, woo. How much do I owe you?
A Highland Cow.
So we've already outsold last year,
Of course.
and we've had to release more tickets.
Yes.
In addition to outselling
Of
last
course. Does that surprise you? Exactly. It shouldn't surprise you.
year. So we do have a limit to what we can allow into
Of
the
course,
Civic
yeah,
Center.
because of fire codes and all that good stuff, yeah.
So we are reaching that point.
Are you saying it's maximum capacity?
We're getting real close. Like
that's exciting.
we're releasing tickets in small little spurts to make sure we don't
Overpack.
overpack.
Nice.
So that's why I want to say thank you to everybody that's been a part of this.
Wow.
Everybody that's purchased a ticket, everybody that's donated something to cure a disease, everybody that's done
Yes.
a roundup throughout the year.
I do a bunch of roundups.
This year has just blown
tree
us.
fitty.
it's blown us out of the water.
Good.
And I love the fact that I can sit here and say we have officially sold them faster and we've sold more
Yay.
than any other year.
Yes.
So that's awesome. You guys rock.
Yes, they do. They always rock. Give yourself a round of applause, too, while you're at it.
It's not me.
It is you.
It's not.
It is you.
There's
You
no
know
way
it
it's
is.
me.
It's you.
I'd like to think it's me, but I'm not that kind of person.
Is it us? Can we say that? I feel we had a little bit of influence. Maybe like a 10%.
Maybe.
A 10% uptick, maybe.
Mitchell, just call in sick. You got to be there.
The baby's sick.
Somebody's sick.
Use the baby. You have a
that's
built-in
fucked
excuse.
up. That's not sick. You can't. You got to stay home with the kid for some reason. I don't know. And
the
then
wife's
just show
out of
up.
town.
Yeah. Just show up.
Just show up. Show up. Come find me when you get there.
Look, here's the thought process on that. A job's going to replace you. Whatever
Yes.
happens, you're a number on a payroll.
Don't be married to a company.
You
If
can
there's one
replace a
thing I
job just
learned-
as easy.
If there's one thing you and I both learned about
Don't
2024,
take financial advice from me.
Yeah. If there's one thing you and I
I was influenced by the functional gentleman.
If there's one thing you and I learned in 2024, don't be married to a company.
Same.
Don't be married to one.
Or an industry.
Yeah, or an industry. Yeah, don't be married to that neither. Yeah, because you and I both switched it. It's weird. It's so weird that you look back and think about it. We both switched industries, like completely.
Yeah.
Wow.
Complete change. Twice. I did it twice.
Thank you, Blythe.
Fuck Texas Marine.
Yes, fuck Texas Marine.
Are you working tomorrow? Yes, I'll be there tomorrow around 1:30-ish at the earliest.
1:30. 1:30. Not to be confused with 3:50.
If you're in or around Beaumont and you want to come see me, I'll be at Longhorn Liquor on Dallin Road tomorrow around 1:30.
I may pop in on my way to Mont Bellevue. No, you won't be there. I'll have to catch you on the way back. Braden and I'll catch you on the way back. In the past year to put myself first because you can't replace time. No, that's 100%. You can't.
True.
You can't replace time
At all.
Yeah. So apparently we've got 3 last calls then because you can't replace time.
I like it.
Don't stay married to a company or industry, and then mind that I'm going to drop here in a second.
Yeah.
It is strange. Yes.
I like it. That's part of. I mean, I think that's part of getting a little bit older. That's part of wanting to better yourself. And
well, it's not just bettering yourself. You realize at a certain age what you really want to do. And when you find something, I've always heard if you like going to work and you love what you do, you never work a day in your life.
See, and I'm of the opposite opinion.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think if you love what you do, you're going to work harder every day of your life.
True. I
because
can see
it's
that
passionate.
Too.
Because you're so passionate about it.
I can see that too.
That's just my thought process.
Don't be afraid to wear a lot of hats neither.
No. I like hats. I have a lot of hats.
I do too. I had to weed out hats.
Cleaning the porta potty? Look, Ken, you do what you got to do.
Yeah,
I mean, sling cases.
Still got your knee pads.
Mop floors, knee pads.
Yep.
See, I started wearing them instead of leaving them in my truck. I just wear them every day now. Yeah.
I'll be broke by 1:30. Love it. That's awesome. That is fantastically awesome. The good night's it's still good.
I'm glad you enjoy it. I really am.
It's got a creamy note to it. I don't know what it is.
Like
it's weird.
I really
it's
am
got
glad you enjoy it.
I'm going to see them. If you hear this good night, bring me all the goodies. And I will promote the shit out of your whiskey because it's really good. I like it.
We'll have to stop it. I don't know who's going to be out there for them.
We'll figure it out.
If it's a tasting company or if it's somebody from Charles Goodnight. I don't know who's going to be there.
Yeah.
But we'll stop and talk to them.
Of course, yes.
We'll stop and talk to them, see what it is. I mean, I was with a great company for 10 years, so switching was very hard.
It is very hard.
Yeah. We all make changes.
Yeah, we do. We all have to. We all have to evolve and... Yeah, I'm gonna leave the rest of that for my last call because it goes pretty much perfectly.
Yeah, and I got an early morning.
Yeah, you do.
I got a long day because I got a pig show.
I'm sleeping late.
I got to be at a pig show by like 7 a.m. and then I got to work at 1:30.
I get up to 6 o'clock in the morning now.
You know, I still get up at 6. Like that's always been my normal time to get up for work.
Oh no, I used to get up at like 3.
But I go in later, which is kind of nice. Like I even told Mike Wright, I was like, I don't like it. This is weird. Like I'm used to 8 o'clock. Got to be at work working. I roll in like
I get there at 7:30.
My office days, I've been getting there like 8:15.
Do you actually have your own office? Have you gotten to that point?
We're working on that.
Okay, good.
That was a conversation me and Dennis had.
I have my own office,
so I'll be getting a full new setup so that I can do what I need to do for Whiskey Fest and Longhorn Liquor.
Very nice.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. So I'll have an office soon, but for now I've just been working out of the conference room. They got a giant TV on the wall.
I've been there. Yeah, I've seen it.
I just wireless connect into it, and I can use it as a monitor.
Really big monitor.
Yeah. So it is what it is. But shit, if I'm working in store and I open, I ain't got to be there till like 9:30, 9 o'clock.
Day's half over by then.
I know. That's what I'm thinking. Like, God dang, I need to go home and take a nap. I've been up for 8 hours.
And your fucking naps. Have you taken more naps or less since you got the Longhorn?
Way less.
Less naps.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. I like it. You're actually becoming an adult now.
I know. I don't
Instead
like
of an overgrown kid.
I don't like it.
You don't like it at all?
I mean, I love my naps. But I've been so busy over the last month and a half that I don't have time for naps right now.
Busy. Come hang out with me.
Brother, man, I think I'd give you a run for your money.
I used to do what you do, bro. In multiple locations, not just one. You forget, grasshopper. Been there, done that.
Yeah, there's some stuff outside of work as well.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
This is really
Sure
good.
there is. That's still creamy. God, dog, I love it.
I gotta get up early.
Yes.
We've hit the almost 2 hour mark.
Yay.
1:55.
Yeah.
So if you're ready,
Sure.
I ain't done this in a while.
Yeah, clean your palate. Lube the palate.
Let's go from up.
Think big, aim high, act bold.
I like it.
I do too. It's a good one.
Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year, Roy.
Yep.
Thank y'all again. We're looking forward to this year. Got a lot of big plans, I know. Big dreams, big plans. We can't thank y'all enough for another amazing year in 2024.
Absolutely.
Let's just keep it rolling. Eric, good night, sir. Everybody else, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for liking, sharing,
Just
whatever
because
you've
it's
done.
Eric. Goodbye. Mwah, and goodbye. Bang.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
Got it. Eric will get it.
I'm sure he will.
Eric will get it. It's a good reference.
All right. Here's 2025.
Yay!
We get the fuck up out of here.
Woo!
Go.
My tongue, get what I deserve. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you.